Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yes. Welcome to Drinkin Bros. Welcome to fucking Drinkin Bros.
Hey, look at that.
We're on the same marquee as the Rippingtons.
This is what happens when Jared drinks too many France presses.
I just poured the first France press, hoping to tackle about 5 of these tonight.
Not today!
We've been on this tour for 36 hours.
Oh, God, it feels like forever.
What you want from me, man?
This is what 8 whiskeys look like.
Hold on to your butts.
We're gonna get through one of these, bro.
We got a tradition with our fat bottom girl. He likes to come out and sing the National Anthem before we get started. Please put your hands together for Jared Cat Puke Taylor.
Jared has asked to sing the National Anthem to open up the live shows.
I want to keep it super pure, like just hit clean notes and keep it within the range. Don't go crazy with all the vibrato.
Dude, you mess that up, you go down as a shit show the rest of
I
your life.
think I got it. I was gonna go turn on the fucking system and practice this.
Is that mic on?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
That's how I do mic checks.
Are we gonna rise for this? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the kids red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yes.
Drinkin Bros, and where did it get started?
Across the board, anybody that knows, Jared is like the ideas man.
He invented Drinkin Bros. He started it, and any of our podcasts and all that stuff is because of him.
Jared comes up with 100 ideas a day.
I want to take my life savings in cash to a garage door.
But I'm coming to cut first and make sure it's over.
I'm constantly trying to figure out which one of these is like a legitimate idea.
And then jump into a wood chipper where the exit goes all over the cash.
99 of those are fucking bad, and one is good.
So you guys I get to scream me up. I want you to get to get cash.
He's like, we should do a podcast. That's really what's doing well right now on social media and all these things.
I just figured we needed to get something ready before the movie came out. So there were other avenues that when people started looking us up, we had all the stuff in place.
I disagreed with Jared back in the day because it's like we don't really have a good moderator, someone that could really drive the show.
Look, we've all had nights in college where we try to dick. Is that
Best?
we go too far?
No, that was like the best interview of the night,
Oh, wow.
actually.
I'm sorry. Did you say something to me at Wendy's? Hi, Ron.
We had just finished working on Range 15 together. We had all become like really good friends.
So they were like, hey man, you should probably be in this podcast.
And I was like, man, I think I could be your missing piece in this.
Immediately it made sense. It's like, let's do it.
This podcast is for everybody who believes in drinking, fighting, and fucking.
If you don't believe in those things, this podcast isn't for you. You should probably shift over to Lena Dunham's.
I'll be the first one to tell you I didn't think Drinkin Bros was a legitimate idea when he told me.
I thought it would be a cute little, fun podcast with Ross and his friends.
I kind of pushed everybody of like, all right, let's just tape one, see how it goes. And we all, got together, shot one, and it was fucking awesome.
The first episode, not really, I was still kind of, the jury was out, I guess.
You don't really know what you're doing when you start off. It's like these shitty mics. We were getting trashed, especially Jared. Jared was getting real hammered.
It's really just us talking about shit that we already want to talk about anyway. Now we're just recording it and putting it out.
To step away for an hour block a couple times a week and have the ability just to sit and talk about dicks and sex and drinking a beer, it's such a freeing mindset to be like, I don't worry about everything in the crazy environment of life. I get to focus on my friends, and that's what it's so brilliant about Drinkin Bros, and we hope to spread that word to other people.
This is how we fucking hug each other and suck my what? And touch each other.
First, probably 10 episodes, it was like, yeah, okay, I can see people listening to this.
We saw the numbers starting to rise. There's starting to be 100,000 people listening, and then 200,000 people, and then 3, 4, 5.
I guess it's all history, man. I don't think we expected it to turn into what it is.
Apparently there's about 100 people outside looking for tickets or adding more chairs. Shut the fuck up.
We're gonna hold for 10 minutes. There's 100 people outside. More people want to buy tickets.
You're bullshitting.
No. Drinkin Bros, let's go.
Get on my
Turn my ass down.
To start the show, since we are in Colorado, there's somebody that, and I hate to get serious to start off the show, but there's somebody that Jared and I want to dedicate tonight's show to, and that's JonBenet Ramsey. She's Colorado's son or daughter, and we're still thinking about her today. We're still thinking about her today. If she were alive, she'd be up here dancing with us right now with a cowboy hat on. Is it too soon? Probably not. It's been 20 years. It's been 20 years. I decided to myself, you know what? Is Ross Patterson good enough to bring out the group of men that you're about to see tonight? He's not. Ross Patterson is not good enough. But you know who is? Close. Morgan Freeman. So.
This is Jessie's lock screen right here.
I wonder why it happened.
I have no idea. And that's my warm-up for Morgan Freeman.
That's it. And then I'm ready. First and foremost, we have the most interesting man in the world. The man with the chips and salsa in his pocket. The man who puts his dick inside a flour tortilla before he has sex. Vincent Rocco Vice. Next up, you might know him as Jared, brother, fuck scared sister during tornado. Mr. Cat Puke, Lord Hot Dog. He treats his children like lizards. I'm talking about none other than Jared Taylor. Oh boy. Hey guys, I can only do this voice for so long. Please don't interrupt me. Last but not least, a man so beautiful, butterflies masturbate when sinking. Cheekbones so high, Sylvester Stallone would hope to climb them in cliffhanger. A man so beautiful, it'll probably turn you gay at some point in the evening. We've all been there. I'm not saying I've put the head in, but I have put the head in when he was sleeping and he does not know. I'm talking about Matthew Best. Hey guys, why don't we give the crowd a nice song to start the show, shall we?
Fine, we can do that.
How many guys are military in here? Raise your hand. We can't see shit, so we're hoping there's a lot of hands.
completely fucking blind right now, but hey, we know that you guys came here to get fucked up. Is that right?
Are you gonna say
I'm on 3! Yeah, this motherfucker. So, just because we know you guys are here to get fucked up, we're a little nervous about it, so we want
No, we're actually really fucked up ourselves. The guy that took like the audio for 9 hours while we were a little late, we were drinking lots of it.
So we were trying to get ready for this, but we've been drinking way too much, so we're gonna give you a little bit of a safety brief. How about that? Am I slurring my speech already?
This should be a song about what you should probably do instead of not do, I think. Damn, you're a fucking handsome dude, Rocco.
Oh, man, the light's got you right here.
It's hurting my eyes.
Oh, come on.
I can tell you not to drink and drive,
but I know at least 3 you get a DUI.
Do you know how much paperwork that is for me?
I really hate dealing with the MPs.
Ooh, looking at you, Carl, you're a private and you're 31.
Betting man would say you're the one.
I'm looking at you.
Stupid look on your face like you don't give a fuck.
We'll be pissing in a cup.
Safety breathe. Safety breathe. Safety breathe. Safety breathe. Snorting coke off a stripper's butt. Buying dances just to bust a nut. Dancers will convince you to give them a ring. Trying to get that paycheck on the 1st and 15th. So don't marry the first one you see. Chances are she's got HIV. Charlie Sheen has AIDS. 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 Now back to the brief. Back to the brief. Book a brief. Book a back a boop brief. Pick a bop bop a doop a doop.
Hey, did you just fall out of formation? Did you just lock your knees?
I can see right there, this guy with the article.
This guy. Medic!
Took commodities, learn the guillotine. Doesn't mean you fight for the UFC.
There's a reason why we take condoms with us.
None of you need to depend upon us.
She's got nice tits,
but she might have a dick.
Be long and strong and tasty.
Tasty? Really? No, get back to the bridge. Jesus.
If you want to stay safe, listen to our safety breath. You can have fun and play. If it's below 32 in a gang.
Charlie Sheen has AIDS.
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 AIDS, AIDS. He's got AIDS, AIDS, AIDS. He's got AIDS, AIDS, AIDS. He's got AIDS.
Whoa, guys.
Times is okay.
Jesus Christ, yeah, you don't say AIDS more than 3 times. What the fuck?
He must be drunk.
Yeah.
I swear.
I can't even deal with
Who's
that.
drunk right now?
By the way, you should always shame yourself. He's HIV positive. He does not have AIDS.
He doesn't.
But now he can't get sued.
WebMD texted me. They said we would cease and desist on that song.
Yeah, so we gotta end it.
WebMD.
Last time you ever hear that?
I fucking hate performing live.
Matt has never played live.
You have all these people that are actively judging the content that you're putting out.
Jared and Ross and Vince are like natural stage performers, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna piggyback off their skill.
The fact that we're
singing. I'm like, I drink hot tea.
Rocco didn't practice with us.
I've been listening to the songs and like, I hope I don't fuck it up.
Good thing we've rehearsed a lot for this.
Rattlesnake, he waits for attack. Rattlesnake, he don't mind the fight. Damn it, all that old diamondback.
I think we need a new song that represents who we are.
Well, what we all have guns. We have guns.
With guns.
Lots right there.
Yeah.
And dicks.
We got dicks.
Yes, guys!
Sorry, is that felt like where the song was going?
No, I mean...
It wasn't going there?
We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just kind of fucking winging it, and you know what? It's working. And that's part of the beauty of it.
Some of you might have known from online, we had a little contest called Glory Hole Tattoo. We had a slight problem with that.
All right, so we just got an email from the Denver Police Department. Hi, all. Our marketing director just received a call from a Denver detective regarding tattooing at the venue. You can't do tattoos at an establishment that serves liquor.
Yeah. Fuck that. I can't even see you, but I love you.
But we have a tattoo artist that really wants a tattoo, so.
So what do we do to circumvent this?
You would have to send him away from the area.
We're gonna do it like now.
We film it and then we reveal it. And then we reveal it. That's the only way.
My name's Will XX. I work at Black Salt Studio. I'm a tattoo artist. I've been tattooing for 10 years now, pretty much fresh out the military into tattooing. I was tattooing Matt, and I just threw out this random idea for a surprise tattoo, and he dug it, and he said it'd be cool to be part of the show, and I was like, I'm down for whatever, man.
It's going down. It's actually going down.
I'm always down for whatever.
I said, can I not do it anywhere in the venue, but how about the parking lot? Don't do it anywhere, we're gonna send cops. We took a van over to a Safeway. The Safeway across the street? Yes!
Everything is so MacGyver today.
That's the beauty and magic of it.
It seemed like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd already planned on coming to the show, and I was like, what better way to make it more memorable than try to get a tattoo glory hole going?
I think my husband's crazy, but I love him just the same.
Chris Wiley, please come on stage. And our tattoo artist, Will. Where is Will?
Chris.
There he is. Will. There we go. There we go.
Give him a hand. Chris has absolutely no idea what this tattoo is.
I'm very curious as to what it is.
Will, if you would please reveal the tattoo. This is the first time you're seeing it, right?
Yep. Will is our tattoo artist, the main sponsor for Black Rifle Coffee office. So we're excited to see what he drew up here.
Boy, how nervous are you right now? On a scale of 1 to Aaron Hernandez.
I think I was Bill Cosby going to trial.
Oh, shit.
Full circle.
52.
Full circle.
All 52. So you're hung, then. You're hung is what you're saying. What do we got? No,
You know what we should do? You
here?
don't look down. Let the crowd see it
let
first.
them see it first.
And then we'll get the reaction and go from there.
All right, Will, let's see it. What do we got? What do we got, Will?
Drum roll, please.
Oh my God! It's Harambe! It's Harambe!
What we'd like it to be is a Harambe tattoo. Harambe.
I know, I was like at the cool Drinkin Bros one, and then he's like, Harambe.
That was a gorilla who gave his life for this country, Matt. You know something about sacrifice.
Here we go.
R.I.P.
This song goes out to everyone who's been pulling their dicks out for Harambe. Everyone. Rest in power, my brother. Just know you're not forgotten. Oh, Harambe. Oh, Harambe. Oh, Harambe. Oh, Harambe. Yes, oh, Harambe. Oh, Harambe. Oh, Harambe. Oh, Harambe. Why did it have to happen? I remember that fateful day. Our mother left a child astray down in Harambe's cage. Yeah, what were the parents thinking, those bitches, when the child left their grasp? Security pulled the trigger. Who knew that Brent would be his last?
Oh, bring him back. Oh, bring him back. Bring him back with Gorilla Glue.
Bring him back.
Oh, bring him back.
I'll bring him back with Gorilla Glue. I'll bring him back. I'll bring him back.
I'll bring him back with Gorilla Glue.
Bring him back. I'll bring him back.
I'll bring him back with the Gorilla Glue.
This song goes out to everyone who's shining a light out there on Harambe. I feel like it's been a while since you guys have had your dicks down the streets. Harambe deserves better. I feel like you fucked him over. You've all got blood on your hands. Nobody's pulling their dicks out anymore. It's not cool anymore. You'd rather protest against something. You'd rather go to Berkeley and get in a fight about something. No one's thinking about Harambe. Bring him back. R.I.P. Maybe I took a little too far. I'm sorry, I love the goddamn ape, all right? I want him back. I want him fucking
I love
back.
how angry the Cincinnati Zoo is.
Yeah, I don't know. You know
They
what?
shut their Twitter down just because we come fucking.
They got mad
Fuck
at
them.
us.
Fuck them. But you know what? Since I'm out here, let's do a song for the
should.
crowd.
We should
How about
do
a
a
love
song.
song? How about a love song? Is there anybody that would like a love song dedicated to them? What's your name?
Alan Patterson.
Alan, shut the fuck up. You've got the same last name as me?
Alan, that's a great
Maybe we
name.
should fucking make a little baby.
The greatest thing ever.
We'd also never have to change our last names. Where are you from, Alan?
Iowa.
Iowa. Oh, big wrestling state. Let's get on all fours together.
What kind of music do you like, man?
What kind of music? Yeah.
Leonard Skinner.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
And your name was
Alan.
Alan. Okay.
Alan.
Cool.
Alan.
It's like
A nice love song for Alan.
Love song.
Yeah, something a little.
We should all butt fuck Alan.
No.
We should all butt fuck Alan.
No one is butt fucking Alan. No one is butt fucking Alan. Okay?
Why?
He's a good-looking dude.
Have you seen Alan? Alan's gonna be butt fucking us. This is a big man right here.
Complain.
He's a big man. Who else? Is there anybody else, please? Yes, you.
All right.
What's your name?
John Matthew Irby.
John.
Wow, that's 3 names.
Pretty strong name, John.
All right.
Man,
John.
that's like John Wayne Gacy. Okay.
That's one of my soldiers. That's one of my
That's
soldiers.
fine. 3 names is great. Serial killers all have 3 names. What kind of music do you like?
I don't know if you've heard of Lincoln Boxy.
Oh shit.
I thought we could do that. I think we do that.
Hey,
It's a little like a rap beat, like a
we
rap.
could slow down a Lincoln Box.
Yeah.
let's
Slow
go.
down. Just sing a
So
nice
for John-
love song
for
for
John,
him.
right?
Like,
For
yeah.
John.
For John.
John. Yeah, John.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
That's better. There we go.
We should all butt fuck John. We should all butt fuck John.
No one is fucking John.
What?
We're not fucking John either. Why do you want to fuck somebody? What about you? What's your name? Let's find a girl. Let's find a fucking girl. We're not butt fucking dudes. What's your name?
Nika.
Nika. That's sexy.
Nika or Mika?
Mika with an M?
Nika with an N.
Oh, shit. She sounds like a backup dancer for Prince.
Pam?
I like it.
All right,
I like it,
Pam.
Nika. All right, Nika, what kind of music do you like to listen to?
I go with the first one, Leonard Skinner.
Okay, we can do that.
Something slow.
Now, everybody,
Something super
comedy's in thirds. I'm not going to play the butt fucking song. My mother is here. Hello,
I'm
beautiful
done with
mother.
that
Yes,
song.
Mrs.
Where's Mama
Best is
Best?
here in the
Where's
audience. Stand up, Mama Best.
Yeah, embarrassing shit.
Yeah! There she is. There's the pretty lady.
Man.
So, hey, guys, with that being said, your mom's in the crowd.
Yeah,
we have a beautiful
Nika,
lady here
we got
to
you.
sing a nice love song
Nika.
for Mika. Nika.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is. That's a nice key.
We both lie silent still
yeah, there
in
it
the
is.
dead of the night.
Love them.
We should all butt fuck Nika. We should all butt fuck Nika. We should all sucker fucker song. We'll fuck her.
Fuck.
I was really good.
No. We're not butt fucking. No. You're down with butt fucking? Letting us butt fuck you? Jesus. All right. Welcome to backstage, Nika. Before this turns into a shit show, hey, Chris, let's just start the fucking podcast.
Show go. Let's fucking do it.
guys since like the beginning, like 2 Buds to Air beginning.
I watched y'all's movie on
Range
15. I watch their videos on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and all their raps, and I love all of them.
Holy fuck. Matt's like a hero to most of us that serve, so he's like really famous in the military community.
Matt, he's too hot. Sorry.
These guys are awesome, and everything that they do and they want to do for the veteran community, it speaks volumes to the character.
It's just all around good.
Why is there a chair empty? I can't figure it out. Someone told me that Evan Hafer was going to be here.
Really?
Wait.
The classiest of Drinkin Bros. The classiest of Drinkin Bros. The anger just wasn't here.
The anger was not
get all
there.
5 now.
But you do know that we always start our show with "We are brought to you by Strike Force Energy."
Yeah.
Force
Whoa,
Girl.
the Strike Force 40!
Making it rain, baby.
You're making it rain!
Make it rain, Strike Force.
This looks like a Camp Lejeune strip club right now.
There you go, right there.
Jack Mandeville, everybody. Jack Mandeville.
Instead of a Gallagher show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Mandeville. Do you get a fairy costume?
Yeah, I'm gonna look like a real slut. I was drunk one night and I get in the super. I'm like, hey man, do you have a 9/11 survivor discount? And it really caught him on. He's like, were you? I'm like, no, I was in Minnesota at the time, but it really fucked me up, man. Do you have a 9/11 survivor discount? Nope.
Thank you very much, sir.
Jack, would you mind joining us on stage? And can you bring a friend? Can you bring Freedom Tits with you?
We have a
the
ghost
audience
bed over
needs
there.
something to look at.
Yeah.
If you could have a seat on that ghost bed from ghostbed.com, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Shameless as fuck.
That would be amazing.
That's one of those cracking beds.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So, we were talking earlier about if you were cloned. If you cloned yourself, would you suck your own dick? This was no shit, a conversation on the way over.
Yeah.
Jared Taylor, I want to hear what your honest answer was,
Yeah,
because
but
it was
you're-
disgusting on the way over.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
I
it was.
said, well, first off, you kept saying, well, if you're cloned, it's the same brain. So it really,
Right.
it really just feels like you're jerking off at that point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not true.
Same
That's
brain.
not true.
I asked you
You're
the same
jerking
question.
off another human. You're jacking off another human. You can't jack off another human.
I agree.
The question is would you get violent with it?
What?
Oh, God. Are you fucking serious?
No, I agree. I think it's if it's myself, I jerk it off.
But would you suck your own dick?
It's me.
Yeah.
But you're not the
hold on,
clone.
no way.
But you're
There's
not
no
the
way.
clone.
Wouldn't suck my own
Are
dick.
you the clone?
I'd suck my own dick.
I think anyone who says they won't is because they've never done.
I've tried. We've all tried. As a guy, we've all tried.
all tried. Who's tried? Who's tried?
Yeah, we've all tried.
But that in itself lies the true question. It's not a matter of would you suck the dick, it's would you swallow.
Right.
That's the real question.
No.
Because you imagine sucking yourself off, you're like, oh, dude, fuck, you ate fucking steak all day. Eat some pineapple, dude.
I wouldn't do either. I wouldn't do. I couldn't suck my own dick. I couldn't suck my own
shoulder,
dick.
like, gotta get going over here.
What about you, Evan? Evan, would you
That's
suck
what he
your
was
own?
doing.
I think there are clear rules here. I think if it's a shared brain, then it's you. You're masturbating. If it's a separate brain, you're
God.
Yeah, but what about
Exactly.
there's a girl with 2 heads that has 2 boyfriends.
I know, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
So what does that mean?
If you're a Siamese twin,
How does that work?
that's you're a
How does
Siamese
that
twin. You're
fucking
sharing
work, though?
a body,
Like, do they
not a
take
brain.
turns, like days?
But I think she just wants to fuck 2 guys. Is all it is. She wants to fuck 2 guys. That way, she's got 2 boyfriends.
That's
it.
dirty.
That's what I'm saying.
2 dicks.
2 dick guy
one
or
hole.
2 dick dude on
said-
Twitter. 2 dick dude.
double dick dude.
Double dick dude.
Double dick dude.
Yeah, that guy's
Double dick
fucking
dude.
crazy.
Double dick.
Double dick dude.
Yeah.
That guy's got a gift.
And that's a real
It's a
thing.
gift and a curse. It's
Yeah,
a gift and a curse.
yeah.
Now, if I could have another dick, I'd take another
Have
dick.
you actually seen his? He wrote literally a dissertation why it's unattractive to females, but gays and bis love double dick. Why do you think so? Yeah.
Talk
does that
about the
mean?
double dude.
He would be really popular
Because you only
in
have
prison.
one hole to fill down there, so like the anatomy doesn't really resonate with the thought process.
It's
of
true.
that.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. But I I wouldn't want two. I wouldn't want two dicks. That's too much responsibility.
No, I can
You're
barely-
jacking off multiple times a day.
That's
two
like
different
having a
dicks.
dad and a
That's lot.
stepfather. You like don't
That's a
know
lot
who to
work
call
with.
dad.
Oh, did you get grossed out by that? Is your boyfriend have a double dick? Is that why? Does your ex-boyfriend have a double dick?
Is that?
You can be honest about it.
Top
Kidding.
and bottom.
If he doesn't, he does. Is he top or bottom? Is he top or bottom? Is he side to side?
Side to side.
If he's side to side, it's side to side. It's totally fine.
So is he like a sewing machine?
If he's a sewing machine, he goes back and forth, he goes side to side. That's a nice thing. Like,
Interesting
let him do it.
analogy.
Yeah, I'm really trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
I used to sew.
Mr. Mom over here.
You know.
Yeah.
You're Mexican. Every Mexican sews.
That is true.
I think you got
We need to roll
swim.
back
You
to
used
Drinkin
swim.
Bros roots here. What
Yeah.
is Evan Haver drinking right now?
Makers and ice in a coffee mug. That's what I do.
That's solid.
Which
That's
coffee mug?
solid.
Which
Cheers
coffee
to
mug
that.
by any chance?
It's actually a custom mug with
There
my
you
fucking
go.
name on it.
Yeah.
It says Hafer on the side, just in case. Well, you know, the whole story was that
Everybody
my mugs
steals
keep
his
getting
mug.
fucking ripped off.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make either the ugliest mug so nobody rips it off, or I'm gonna put my name on it.
Yeah.
I got two of them. One had Evan, one had Hafer on it. So this
I
one,
stole it.
I know shit. Take home every fucking night.
It's
from
on
the
eBay.
office. Every night.
This
I take
is
it
a
home.
quality mug. Like, it's a quality mug. It looks like a Mayan made it. Like, it's that fine quality where you're like,
It
oh,
looks
shit.
like
It's like a mug from
Rocco's
Apocalypto.
great-grandfather
Yeah, my family
spun
made it.
this on a wheel.
I appreciate that.
That's
It's
why.
a- it's
That's
a
why I
ni-
have
it's
it.
a good
I
mug.
do want to, before we get to what Ross is drinking, I just kind of want to bring up his boots right now. You know what I'm
Those
saying?
are
Like,
nice.
those are some combat boots right there.
they've seen some combat.
Hey, who's airborne in here? Airborne! Raise your hand. Hey!
Here's the thing, so all you airborne, I served 4 tours at Olive Garden. I'll have you know. I'll have you know, it was never-ending pasta week. These motherfucking boots have seen war. They've seen everything. No,
He's wearing
I'm kidding. I didn't even know. You know the funny story about these boots? They looked super trendy in New York on a trip. And they were like, oh, they're only $400. I was like, only $400? Well, I've got to have them then. I put the fucking boots on. I come out and hang with these guys. And they're like, hey, dude, those are like $15 boots that jump out of a fucking plane. And I was like, what? Yeah. They were like, yeah, they lied
They're
to
in
you.
a fucking assorted bin at any surplus store. You just have to find two matching sizes.
They literally say, please buy my boots. I just want to get the fuck out of the military.
Welcome to the
That's fucking
civilian
cool.
world.
Most surplus stores are 3 boots for 15.
Hey, look, fuck, give me their number, dude. I'll have 9 sets of boots for the rest of my life.
I need to know what it is you're drinking.
With a couple spares.
I'm drinking Zima and Jollies. Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers and Zimas.
God, I had to fucking crack open a Zima. I was dying of thirst. I love Zima. I want that on the record. There's fucking Zima all over this goddamn place. Zima fucking melts in the Denver heat.
Official Zima.
Take a swig. Tell me what you think.
I think it tastes like Smirnoff.
It's something different. It helps me drink more clearly. Takes a little
What
of
the fuck does that even mean?
edge off.
I swear.
Drink more
Are
clearly?
you getting paid?
Get
Are
the
you getting
fuck
paid
outta
for
here.
it?
I feel like he got
should.
sponsored by
Should.
Zima.
I
Didn't
swear
tell
he's
us.
getting
I
paid.
should. You know what's funny? I put up a fucking huge stink on Twitter of like, hey, I want Zima back. I want to fucking party this summer, 4th of July. We got a lot of people coming over, and I want Zima. They sent me a thing back saying, hey, we're going to bring it back for a limited time.
I love your face. I told that motherfucker on Twitter, bro. I was super tough on Twitter. I told him.
I told
142 characters at a
Fuck
time.
you.
I was
You know how
feared.
fucking scared he was?
Who's drinking Zima now, motherfucker? This guy is. What are you drinking, Matt?
I don't know, whiskey of some sort.
Very descriptive.
I really don't care. I just want to get drunk.
Is that available in paperback?
I don't often drink stuff that's not lead slingers, but when I do, it has my name on a custom Jameson bottle.
They made it for you?
Yeah. We're alternating.
Sorry,
Female,
you know,
female,
once in a
male.
while I'm a big deal.
When did they get a hold of you?
Don't worry about how
Was
I
it because
build
of the videos?
relationships. Don't worry how I build relationships. Just know that there is a bottle that says Matt Best from the Jameson Distillery there.
Crazy.
Rocco,
Well,
what are you drinking?
we're here in Colorado. I thought I'd drink a local treat. Cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all.
Jared. Do we need to ask Jared what he's drinking?
I got a nice France press.
Oh, boy.
The France press. It was literally, I want to say, the 4th show.
It's not what he's. How is he drinking it though? That's what JT.
Well,
I'm drinking out of a French press.
I'm pretty sure he's already mumbling.
You know how I drink, like I just chug, and I was spilling it all over myself by like minute 13, like after the sponsors, I'm already hammered.
Look, last time I had to get up in the middle of the show to make a drink. I don't want to have to get up this time, so I made a foursome.
And then that just took off. Like it became a t-shirt. We sold custom France presses. Like it became a thing. Like people were posing, drinking with a French press. Like now this is France press Sundays or what these guys kept tagging us in.
This is my second one. I said I'd do 4.
The dad bod dad dick. There he is.
Dad bod dad dick. Hashtag dad bod dad dick. Who's driving Jared home tonight is what I want to know.
I would say I'm like 60% right now. Like, I had a couple France presses, but I'm not lost. Still know what's going on.
We had someone come backstage earlier, and they were like, Jared is Jared in real life. And we're like, it's not a fucking...
Yeah, not a front.
Everything on the podcast, this dude is. Yeah, he is a hot dog eating, cum-fearing, vodka-drinking motherfucker.
Yes.
I almost made him throw up backstage, because it's like, what if you put cum in your mouth and it's your teeth? And he almost vomited. So if maybe later at the show, everybody tries to make him throw up talking about...
No, I don't want that!
Why do you always have to shit during the middle of the show? What is it about the show?
I think it's the liquor.
Jared, you had 2 quick dump outs tonight.
Yeah.
2. You dumped out twice. Oh, come on.
Is that what you were doing on the third time?
the exchange.
Is that why you were gone? We were visiting soldiers and you went and shit.
Well, I had to get some QBs, number 1.
What's that? What's a QB?
What do you like to call it when you're getting a quick burger? A QB.
It's usually 5 at a time.
4 or 5 QBs with a side pizza. Fucking starved, man. I just need a fucking couple red cheeseburgers.
Fucking normal beer here.
But afterwards, I was really looking at McDonald's, but then I figured, like, my luck, I would fucking wolf down 4 cheeseburgers.
Well, fucking look, it's right there. I already know what I want.
We're late.
There's another McDonald's.
Yep.
My cheeseburger blood levels low. I had half of Subway sandwich, so that was like snack lunch.
Are we going to eat after this, though? That's the question.
Probably, but I mean, we'll need to be held over.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'll take 1 Whopper Jimmy.
Okay. 1 Whopper Jimmy. Pair of Jennies.
A pair? You got 4. What?
Burger King has a really good spicy fish sandwich right now. They do. There's nothing like fish in Colorado. I'm sure it's right from the ocean, straight to the table. You wouldn't let me go to Bayou Bob's the other night.
Can we find a good crawfish place?
Not here. In the South, you can.
Yeah, but I'm sure someplace makes crawfish here.
Crawfish in Denver.
Nowhere near an ocean. I want a sports bar with wings. I've earned it.
Bayou Bob's says they have a whole assortment of wings.
Dude, I'm not going to fucking Bayou Bob's, man. I want a goddamn wing place.
Bayou Bob's has wings. I just checked the menu.
That all's great. That's an Uber right away from wherever I'm going.
He said a full assortment.
Jared.
Not going there.
Just saying, like, an assortment of wings generally means they have a lot. I want to go to Bayou Bob's. Bayou Bob's?
We're going to get wings.
Yeah, but Bayou Bob's has all those wings.
Yeah. We're not going there.
They have 18 different sauces. Why can't we go to Bayou Bob's? They have crayfish, too. It's got 18 different sauces for wings. They're known for their wings.
They're not known for the wings.
They are too. It said it. Bayou Bob's is known for their shrimp po' boys.
Man, you gotta watch them eat crawfish. If you guys have never watched
He did have fish and chips for dinner tonight.
No, Matt. Have you ever watched them eat? We know this.
Oh my God, it's like...
It's fucking disgusting.
When I just got 2 quality brats.
Give it a bite. I'm gonna say you put that thing in your mouth.
Man, 2 brats in.
Actually,
can we go to Bayou Bob's now?
Does anybody have food on them where we can...
So
like a quick hot dog?
I'm gonna put this on my knees. It is what he looks like. You got a pocket dog? The pocket dog.
Do you really have a
Wake up hot dog.
Do you have a hot dog?
You want my cigar? What do you got, my wallet? Did you put a hot dog in my pocket? You put a hot dog in my pocket?
It's for later. I'm gonna eat it out of your pocket later.
Don't fuck with their feelings like that.
He'll snort it through his nose and take it down to a belly.
Yeah, you don't taunt the whales. You don't taunt the whales with fake food.
Yeah, you saw this.
See Blackfish?
Look at this fucking guy just running in 104-degree heat. He's gonna die in about a half a block.
I'm gonna die in a half a block if I don't get a goddamn cheeseburger.
Are you looking for the best chicken wings in all of Denver? Well, come on down to Bayou Bob's, flavor of the South. Bayou Bob's has over 18 assorted flavors for chicken wings. Don't worry, you won't be able to find a seat in this always packed house at Bayou Bob's. Our crime-free establishment prides ourselves on the fact that we're the only ones in Denver that can deep-fried canned oysters. As you can see here, Bob is explaining to this guy in the hat, no one can fuck with our chicken wings. So come on down to Bayou Bob's, flavor of the Deep South.
By the way, whoever brought up the Cosby jury earlier, as you know, was hung. I don't need to keep doing that all night. You know, you can probably see the pant leg. It's probably like the Loch Ness Monster from that shot from outer space when it's coming up out of the water. That's fine. It's fine by me.
Is that your dick? You're talking about your dick?
Yeah, I'm talking about my dick.
Right.
But what I want to know is there was 2 people that said he was not guilty and fought for that hung jury. Jared, is there a celebrity that you would let rape or kill? And who would that celebrity be?
Yeah. I already know. Go.
It's Hillary Duff.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
Dude, her recent photos are actually looking pretty
what
good.
is that guy's name? What's your name, big guy?
Surprising.
She's amazing.
Alan knew the answer before he even said it.
Yeah, Alan did.
What? They're like, long-time listener, first-time
I
caller.
like the Duff. Yes.
Yeah.
She can't do nothing wrong.
So let me ask you.
If she got engaged and she immediately went blowjob, that's fucking nice.
She went what?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because it was in People magazine.
People magazine showed the blowjob.
Who the fuck reads People magazine?
I don't know.
A lot of people.
You
a lot of
read
people
that?
do.
Well, when Hillary's in it.
So let me ask you, if she murdered somebody, you'd still say not guilty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If she murdered a family member, would you still say not guilty?
Immediate or extended?
That's a question?
I would say immediate. Let's go immediate.
Yeah.
Well, what's the circumstance?
Who gets, all right, it's a car. Let's say it's a car driving in a mall, and she's like, oh my God, she just fucking ran her down. Who is she running down?
She could have been tired.
Oh my God, she's not tired. They have security cam footage. Michael Bay was shooting 4K. We've got the whole fucking thing on there. Who would you want it to see die? Who is that?
Well, I have to pick who I want to see die?
Yeah, you gotta pick.
No.
If she's gonna kill somebody, I want to take it to the edge.
Let's just say it's your aunt.
My aunt? Yeah.
Your aunt?
How did you fucking know? You had sex with her.
I don't know her.
Yeah, you fucked Jared's aunt. How old is your aunt?
I did not. I gave your mom one car ride. That's it.
Yo, do what?
You knew that.
Oh, yeah, you filmed
I was an
it.
Uber.
How old is your aunt right now?
Probably 50.
So at 50, you're ready to let her go.
Fine.
You're ready to
But
Titanic her.
Hillary's got a long future ahead of her.
Oh, God.
So wait. Do I get to bang her if I get her off?
Yes, you get to Casey Anthony.
Oh.
Because you know the lawyer was fucking Casey
Listen,
Anthony.
you're not getting anybody off when you bang him, Jared. Let's be real, okay?
Yes.
Oh man, what about you, Rocco? Is it The Rock? Is it the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The
Rock can pretty much kill almost anyone.
We had a conversation about it.
I think hold on. We should call him My Rock because it's Vincent's Rock, so it's My Rock.
It's not The Rock, it's My Rock.
It's like your pet rock.
Rock.
It's like your pet rock.
I like that. That's my rock.
So if The Rock murdered somebody,
Dwayne
what would you
Johnson.
do?
It's tough, man. You know, like immediate family, he's going to jail, right? He's going to prison.
You would send him.
Yeah, but I'd visit him a lot.
Yeah, because he'd be like, hey, dude, I had to.
It's just right. But I love you, so I'm here.
So I'm here.
Let's
go.
fuck.
Would you hold your hand up Armageddon style to the glass?
Whole thing. I'd write a letter.
I don't want to close my eyes. And then you go between the fingers.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby.
And I don't want to miss a thing.
Would you let him jack off against the glass? Yes.
Yes.
Or no? What?
Yes,
Wait.
you would.
Is that gay if a dude blasts on like glass in front of you?
No, because
it's a
there's
face
there's
shield.
glass there.
It's a face shield,
I've
right?
done it in the shower.
With a dude? To a
No,
dude?
not with a dude.
To a dude?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
So what's the highest crime you would let The Rock get away with it?
He can murder people.
Genocide.
He can murder people, but for the right reasons, right?
Okay, so what's the right reason to murder somebody?
Yeah, if he's murdering bad dudes, right? Like shitheads, assholes.
Like Dexter style shit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just like a chomo or something. You
Right,
let
no,
him
yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely
he's free.
chomos.
He's free.
All
Go
right.
do more. Go do
Okay.
more. Yeah.
What about you, Matt? Who's your guy?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course.
Oh God.
That loves Arnold.
Of course.
So if he murdered somebody, what would his getaway vehicle be?
Come on, get to the chopper! I'll be his TC, man. I'll ride that fucking thing to the mountains with him.
I like that guy.
I would think
He is the American dream. He's an
Schwarzenegger's
immigrant
getaway
who came-
vehicle would be a Dodge Stratus.
Yeah, we would drink whiskey and do steroids together, and I'd be like, "What are you doing, bro? I don't.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Come on.
That I get.
I'm feeling a little lean. What's that shit you do? You know? I don't know.
He's living the American dream.
Yeah,
He really is.
He is.
He got his maid pregnant, and
Yes.
then his wife stayed with him.
For a long time.
Yeah.
That
solid.
kid's grown up too.
Yeah,
He's like
solid.
30.
It looks like
He looks like a 30-year-old
Arnold, dude,
man.
But he looks like Arnold.
Yeah, he does.
That's awesome.
But he's from Austria, so he could just say, like, I thought it was you.
I thought this was you. I
Yeah,
did not
yeah,
know
with the
that.
accent.
The
Like,
the
I think you
complications
could
of
do
your
that. Yeah.
vagina.
I thought
see a
it was
vagina
dark.
that's very nice.
It
and I
was
just-
dark. You had been tanning.
Ross, who's yours?
Yeah, who the fuck is yours?
I think, man, after like careful thought, I think I'd go McConaughey on this one.
How did you know that?
Macaulay Culkin?
No, Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
That's what I thought I heard.
No, you can leave him home alone. He's already killed people. He's already killed people on
I
Christmas.
see what you did there. That was
He's
that was
already
brilliant.
killed people on Christmas with paint cans and shit. I'm talking about Matthew McConaughey.
Wow.
I'd let McConaughey kill motherfucker. Yeah. All right.
Why am I the only one with a female?
I don't know.
Wait, who's Evans?
I think I'd have to go with the guy that killed my arch nemesis back in the future, H.W. Bush.
Wow.
Bush Sr. Bush Sr. The last American president.
Why Bush Sr.?
Yeah, elaborate, please.
Come on, man. Bush Sr., he's the last American president. He's the guy that, was downed in World War II. He's a fighter pilot. He's a fucking legit dude. It's
The one-termer, the slapdick one-termer.
The one-termer. That's who I'd let.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow.
He's in his hospital bed in Texas. We got to at least respect it, man.
Hey,
How old is he?
Get out there
How
and
old is he
wheel
right
it.
now?
He's like 100 and...
He's old.
Yeah,
He's old
I
as
mean,
shit.
You gotta love Evan. He just goes straight
Well, because
politics
he's old,
every time.
fuck it, he can kill people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
right.
He's old. He deserves it. He can have it.
Who would
That's
you let
his.
him kill?
He-
Who would you
he-
let him kill?
They're
Anybody
yelling
outside
CIA
of the
right
immediate
now.
family. Yeah.
So like an aunt or an uncle, you'd be down to kill.
Yeah, they've lived long, happy lives, man.
Hey Heather, less
they've
selfies,
had
more
those.
tits. All right.
Yeah, Heather, are you just taking selfies over there? Just take a picture of your tits and send those out.
So I have a thing that we want to do. It's about promoting a razor company, and we don't own the company. We just make fake commercials for people.
Sure.
And I want to do a bit with Jack Mandeville in the pink wig over there that just says,
yeah.
It's like, are you tired of your tranny girlfriend having stubble? Well, Bic Razors cleans the facial hair right up.
It's like getting blown from a girl.
StraightRazors.com. Go to StraightRazors.com for Jack Mandeville.
God,
You've never looked prettier tonight,
hot.
Jack. You've never. Wow.
Talking to
The
Jack.
crowd is
Hey,
liquored
talking to
up.
Jack.
People are screaming for more titties.
I fucking love it.
That's how you know we're at a Drinkin Bros
Cheers.
show.
Let's take a fucking cheers, guys. Let's do it.
This show is pretty much like a Panama City Beach party in 1997.
Cheers.
I just realized that my uncle molested me when I was 28. My late 20s were a tough time for me, man.
At least you found out early in life.
So Jared, let me ask you about your favorite episode.
Oh, thank you.
Favorite episode of
He's
our
got-
show?
he's
What's
got
the
my beer.
favorite
He's got
episode
my
we've
beer.
ever done on
Our
Drinkin'
show?
Bros? Yes.
Humidog.
Humidog is your
Human
favorite.
dog.
Yeah, because that was the Bear Mish one with him.
The bear is the only animal that will actually get on top if you fuck it.
What?
Yeah.
Let you get on top? What do you mean? Like get on missionary?
The bear will get on top.
Bear missionary?
No, the bear will
The bear will ride?
This isn't real.
You're a
Do you like
liar.
missionary? No, I only do bear missionary. Are you naked? No, it's literally a grizzly bear riding my
no,
dick.
the bear, dude, you would get your hips crushed, bro.
No, I mean, they're not that crazy.
I locked up, and laughed and cried on the floor.
That was one of the funniest ones we've done.
And we were in the garage, so it was hot. Like we were all sweating.
How many of you
We
heard
were
a Human Dog
extra drunk.
episode? So you know.
The thing of, if you could turn your dog into a woman that still have...
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
No, that's terrible. But here's the funny.
No, if it's just like, when you wanted to, you snap your fingers, your dog would be a hot chick, but it'd still be dog brains. So it'd still be like,
my God.
would you fuck it?
Oh my God. No. Where is this going?
Essentially, it's a technology that I've been investing a lot of money in. We're close. So far, we've just made top ramen, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
And what
We've got
happens
the
is
best scientists on it. Gary Busey is on the team.
Gary Busey is our
big
lead
fan of Gary Busey.
scientist. Ron Jeremy is helping.
Imagine when you turn that dog back and how fucked up they're gonna think. Like, what was that?
No, the dog's just gonna be like, oh, that was awesome.
You're so fucked.
Can I have some
You're
jerky?
fucked.
Can I have some jerky?
You're
That's
Jared
fine. Because you know,
Taylor. You're going straight to hell.
if you're fucking your human dog, though, you're gonna give her pizza and fucking steak. So she's gonna like that you feed her a
No,
lot.
there's no way you're trying to justify this right now.
It's your dog. Yes, it's hot.
Hey,
it could be
yes,
any
yes,
woman
you
you want.
fuck your human dog.
It could
Say
be,
yes.
It could be Kate Mara.
You're liars. You're liars.
Everybody with the wife in here was like,
Yeah. And if I brought your dog
She's
in here
not
right now,
home.
you would not fuck your dog. You really would not do it. You would
If it
not
turned
do
you
it.
a human.
Think it's a real person.
It's
just got dog brains.
Oh man, this is one of the worst things that we've ever
There's
talked
no way. There's no. Like, I can't even believe this came out of your mouth. Like, as a sentence from a person that I know.
Our biggest concern is we're trying to avoid the flip in mid-fuck.
I just want to be the meme. It's like, y'all motherfuckers need Jesus.
It always goes so dark.
No, I don't. That's not dark. There's lights on when you're fucking a human dog.
Jared,
man.
Jesus.
You're doing her missionary. She just keeps licking.
Oh my
God. Jared Taylor.
Rocco, let's get to you. Rocco, what was your favorite episode?
Oh, man. I'm sorry. The human dogs got me. One of my favorite episodes was BJ Penn and Cabbage.
That was really cool.
It was a good episode.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Just by chance, they were in the area. We had a friend of a friend knew who they were. They pulled up to the garage where we originally started our podcast, and there he was. BJ Penn and Cabbage. Those are two of the biggest names in MMA, and I'm talking back in the day MMA.
Has this one gone online at all that you're going to be fighting in UFC?
Oh no, this is my first interview since they announced it yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, wait. I have not heard that. So the fact that you're saying this right now,
We just popped your cherry. Just now.
like, I'm not going to stand up for a while because I got a wet spot.
We were able to interview BJ Penn on his first interview coming back out of retirement to the UFC. And so for me, that was amazing, man. That was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, you were super stoked, actually.
Dude, yeah. BJ Penn, dude. We hung out with BJ Penn, bro. It was wild.
I know.
Bro, my cheeks are sore from smiling because this is fucking weird, dude. Never in a million years I thought I'd be sitting in a room with these two fucking studs, dude. It's dope.
If you listen to that episode, you'll hear me really go in depth on the fight world and what I thought most fight fans would want to hear from BJ Penn in his first interview back from retirement for the UFC.
Why did you decide to come back to fighting? Just curious about that.
You know what? I seen people older than me in there, and I was sitting on the couch. I was doing nothing, and I was like, "Fuck, man, these guys are in here. What fucking excuse do I have? I gotta get up. I gotta get up. If I got 2 hands and 2 legs, I better get to work."
That was the night I got in a fight with Leo Jenkins.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. That's right.
I was in the middle of that one.
You got in a fist fight with Leroy Jenkins.
Leo Jenkins.
So that was it was an amazing night. It was a wild night. Yeah.
He got blackout. He blacked out. He woke up, no clue. Everything scraped up on him. I'm like, he's like, what the fuck did I do? Well, you fought Rocco.
Yeah.
He goes, oh no.
Because for a lot of you, by the way, when we have guests on the show, they come on and they get super fucked up because they're not used to it. So, they'll try to fight Rocco. They'll drive Jared around all goddamn nights. Who, Ubers? Drunk out of their mind.
Yeah,
the
Uber drives you around. You invite him in for pizza, you weird fat fuck.
He's the only guy I know that invites his Uber driver in to play video games and eat pizza.
Shut up!
Every single time.
Like if there could be a fucking like a thumbnail for how to do a Grindr account, it's hey come I invite my Uber driver in.
Listen,
it's the
that's
thing I've ever heard.
Name a city in the U.S. I know a guy that can get you a ride.
Oh boy. Yeah,
That's disgusting.
Jesus Christ. What about you, Matt? What do we got? Favorite episode?
I'm gonna have to go with episode 100. Absolutely.
We all know that one, right?
To the kids listening at home, we didn't lie to you. We didn't cock tease you the whole time. We have 2 strangers who have never met before who are gonna have sex live on our podcast.
I was with my beautiful fiance now, so second time we'd met.
That was the second time.
Second time. She walks in, I'm like, hey, we're doing a podcast upstairs.
two people are fucking, and we're gonna record it.
I was like, you cool? And she's like, well, you're not gonna jump in, so I'll be downstairs. And I was like, well, this chick is fucking awesome.
The girl is sitting in the living room, Indian style, reading a book. Like,
eating
we're about
fucking
to
Thai
take her
food.
upstairs. She's gonna get banged.
was
We're all
eating
gonna
curry.
watch.
She was eating curry.
And that's how I knew it was going.
And I was making coffee in the basement. I'm not there.
It was
I'm just
so
like making
awkward.
coffee on the stove, hanging out with Noelle, just like, there's people having sex.
I didn't go upstairs. It didn't really feel like my place, you know, to go upstairs and watch two people having sex.
There's a lot of dick.
I can't even see, so.
I was not expecting that.
You guys aren't allowed
Here's
to
the thing.
laugh. No laughing over there. No laughing over there. Let us laugh.
I mean,
Describe that guy's cock for me.
I mean, it was large, and he did a good job keeping it like rock hard.
It was 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours of two strangers
Edited
fucking
down to
who
what?
have
1
never
hour, 20
met.
minutes.
Yeah.
No, Archer had a bag of something he wouldn't show us.
Yeah, he was snorting
He
Viagra.
prepped.
You know
so
that
he's
motherfucker
doing
was.
something to keep it strong. But out of the fear of it all, he went soft for a little bit, and then it took a minute to get back.
Yeah.
But it was
Because they hid in the
intimidating
bathroom.
shit.
He lost his full erection because of the confusion of us and
yes.
everything. But I think he's back.
It's a lot to look at four men in the eyes.
Yeah.
Going from
That
behind.
is true. He had to look us in the eye.
Surprisingly, he wasn't nervous. It seemed like another day at the fucking office for that guy.
I'm sweating. I'm a little nervous.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. You're not. Look at you. You're
I'm
red.
nervous.
You're red as
I'm-
shit right
I'm
now.
nervous.
I'm not. This
flushed.
feels normal
Feel
to
like-
me completely.
I feel like I'm wrong.
Yes.
This is wrong.
One of the most uncomfortable things I've ever done in my entire life. Like, I was uncomfortable. I didn't even know what to say. I had no words for it.
I'm actually looking through my phone, so I don't feel as weird.
I know. Rocco, you were, I'm going to say it. You were the most nervous out of everybody.
No, hands down.
Why is that?
I don't know. I feel like I feel bad for them. Like I know they're nervous, so I feel bad for them.
It's like that moment where he looks, it's like, hey, you guys don't mind if I don't come, right? You're not gonna like judge me for not coming again, but yeah, it was a really, really fucked up episode, and
I believe it was 7-3. He went 3 times, she went 7.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
It was a crazy ratio. But the weird thing is, another man looking you in the eyes with a rock hard dick saying, I don't think I can come again. Easily like the lowest moment in my life.
Ross is over the bed. Like, all right. He's now got her. He's got her.
He was
reverse
leaned
doggy
over like
style.
this.
Yeah, like he's holding the mic. Like,
oh God. I mean, it feels good.
Went from a light fingering,
right,
to now he's going from behind.
Yes.
It's right in front of us. But I'm going to be honest with you. Both of them extremely attractive couple.
Yeah.
When they did episode 100, I said, this isn't how you're going to live your life.
So he just went for the Magnum, and obviously he needed it.
This isn't the way that you're going to support your family.
We have insertion. We have full
Slow.
penetration.
I think that's what I said.
It's rare that you get to see two strangers have sex in front of you.
Is it rare? How rare is it, Ross?
Oh boy, it's when you throw the steak first on the grill and you realize it's not even lit. That's how rare it is.
JT obviously enjoyed it. You know,
Jared was I remember you crying afterwards.
With tears of...
Tears of sorrow, joy. There was something else, too.
It's kind of like when his boner went down. Or when they quit. That was sad.
Being a UFC announcer for live sex is insane.
it was
With 2 strangers.
I froze.
That should be a career. Yeah, and she was drinking coffee beforehand. I was like, that's probably not a good idea.
What if he goes to the butt? What if he
I
goes
think
to
she
the
had
butt?
to do a QDO.
Look, we didn't say which hole he had to pick. He could have picked any hole. Luckily,
Listen, you put some caffeinated.
I know. I see you. goddammit. This is a Todd Phillips. Yeah, you guys
she's
here for the
rowdy.
gangbang? We know, Nika.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna get crazy at Nika's hotel tonight. We get it. Evan Hafer, what was your favorite episode?
Man, I'll tell you, it was just recently. It was with Dale Dye. That dude was fucking fascinating.
Oh, it was so
Fucking
much
Dale
fun.
Dye, man.
That was the best.
Mr. Dale Dye. Man, you have had an unbelievable career. I'm looking at your IMDb right now. It says 84 credits. How many of those do you actually remember?
About 2.
30 years in Hollywood doing war movies, and all the movies I've watched and really loved. Just that one section on Saving Private Ryan, like orchestrating the beach landing that they had with that many actors and the logistics.
When it was finally over with, I mean, Steven looked at me and shrugged his shoulders, and I went, 2 thumbs up. I mean, I knew we had it. It was just an amazing moment.
when you know you've captured lightning in a bottle like that.
Right. That's amazing.
He's so respectful. He's very articulate. He's intelligent. And he's got this vast amount of experience. It was amazing. It was just super fucking cool.
If you care about the nation understanding who we are as the nation's professional warriors, just to shine a little long overdue light, nice yawn, turd.
There's the captain.
Fucking Jared.
He's getting me.
JT over here with a big yawn.
I really wasn't tired.
No, he was fucking sleepy.
Yeah.
He's like
It's
dozing
fucking
off.
Dale Dyer over there. Jared's like,
That was not me.
your stories of Vietnam bore me.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That is
fucking 4
offensive.
tours in Vietnam are putting me to sleep. I was in the Air Force.
Sorry if I'm boring you.
I'm captivated right now.
Yeah. Nice yawn, turd.
Oh my goodness, Jared, did you really do that?
What's yours, Ross?
I did me too.
Man, my favorite episode was actually the first episode, Pegging Explained.
Wow.
Oh, dude!
There's a girl in LA who claims, again, this may or may not be true. I don't know. She's like, I used to date Mike Piazza, the famous catcher for the
Shit, I've always known he was gay.
for the Dodger, and she was like, oh yeah, we used to fucking peg all the time, and I was like, wait, what? I'm like, what do you? And then she went into the story of pegging, and that's when I had that moment of, oh my god. Pegging's a fucking thing, and it's a thing.
That was so ghetto.
It was the audio was terrible.
Yeah, we had three different types of mics. We were running into a fucking ghetto ass board.
So
we
fun.
didn't know at all. Like we weren't recording multi-tracks. So it was all.
Can I say as if nothing has changed? That's the same thing we do.
I guess you're
today.
right.
We haven't advanced at all.
We went from the kitchen
sound is
table
different.
to the garage.
Yeah.
To an actual studio now.
It's an office with equipment in it.
Well, Ross, there's people here that probably don't know what Pegging Explained was about.
Sure.
Oh, it's a strap-on in the butthole.
Yeah. So if a guy takes a dildo in the ass, he's getting pegged.
What makes me mad is when that one dude at your unit lets his wife do it, then she tells all the other wives, and then you got to hear it for like 6 months. But, well, Scatterman did it.
I hope that's not really his name.
It takes a very specific type of guy to enjoy this type of sexual behavior. Somebody.
Which Jack Mandeville, he's a subject matter expert.
Yeah,
But we'll get to that later.
There it is.
What if we put your one person is non-circumcised, the other is. The non-circumcised person puts their foreskin over the other man's.
I googled that and it exists.
Yeah.
Tug, and it's coming in the other man's foreskin. I've actually watched that before.
Oh.
It's real porn.
And I was like, hey, I think if we talk about an episode, we should talk about a guy getting pegged and what that's like and would you do it. But everybody got super drunk, super trash.
Yeah.
We had a fucking blast, and it went for a long time. God, I'm literally describing Nika's night tonight. I'm sorry, Nika. But that was my favorite episode by far, where it was just like...
You know what's funny is that actually led into the Too Drunk to Air, and we didn't even air.
Oh God, yes.
Man.
Yes.
And I'm sitting in the living room and I look over and I go, Jessica, my buddy's gonna come over. He's gonna bring you a cheeseburger and he's gonna fuck you. And she goes, well, you better bring 2.
Oh, wow.
I remember
I
the
think
Too
we're
Drunk
drunk
to
enough
Air.
to air tonight.
Yeah, we're drunk enough to air it. Everybody, I think we had Derek Whita on. Do you guys know Derek Whita?
She started sucking my dick in the theater, and at that point, I was recommitted.
I'm watching Kung Fu Hustle. I'll get my dick sucked.
Yeah, because it was right around the Top Gun episode, the one that we've right after that.
Yeah.
We had to just nix it.
Yeah. We had to delete the episode. We got so fucked up. It just kept rolling, and we were on like hour 3 or 4 at this point.
Man.
And everybody started to talk about their grossest sex story of all time. But it got to a level of like, oh my God, you're wearing a fucking diaper and you made the girl change you.
Every time you take a shit, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be inside your mama's kitchen doing all the electrical wiring in that motherfucker.
If you want to ask any of us any questions, let's come out to the crowd.
Shit. In the back here with that is a strong Viking beer. Holy shit.
That dude's huge, bro.
He has a question about a hammer.
So,
have you seen my hammer?
I have to answer a question, not really ask a question. the clone. It's completing the circuit. It just makes sense.
I love it.
That's it right there.
Could you imagine this guy sucking his own dick as a clown?
I'm ready to watch it.
That's a power struggle.
You suck on a Capri Sun and watch it.
Like two goddamn rhinos going at it.
I already bought the URL, vikingporn.com.
What's your question?
I got you, bro.
My next question is Mr. Rocco, Vince Vargas.
Oh, goodness.
How big is big as fuck? Because
Damn, son.
Damn. Nothing but respect, brother. You're huge as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey guys, John, Warfighter Tobacco.
We know who you are, John.
We know John.
Nice
plug, John.
This is a fucked up one though. Okay, so it's been a very in-depth conversation. So $1 million a dick, 10 dicks. Where do you stop?
How many dicks? How many dicks do you stop at?
I don't know.
$1 million.
Like,
Private
where are we
island.
getting these dicks? Is it a
Yeah.
homeless shelter? Or is
Are
that
they-
a modeling
yeah, are they
agency?
clean
We're getting the
dicks?
dicks from Haiti.
Are they shower dicks?
Because if they all got abs,
Are they
I'm
dad bod
going
dicks?
all day.
We need to know what kind of dicks we're dealing with here. It's really a math equation. Yeah.
Right, like what is there? What,
He's a healthy dick.
Like
So-
off, like
no,
an
there's so-
exit?
there's- Jared,
man.
there's so much. What is the cum to suck ratio? Right, there's so many factors.
God, yeah.
What's the
Is it
scale?
possible for
Your
me to
mom
suck
is
2
here.
dicks at
Your
once?
mom is here, Matt.
Is it possible for me to suck 2
cum
dicks
to
at
suck
once?
ratio.
Yeah.
That's my question.
Wait, it's actually work. It's work to rest ratios.
Work to rest ratios.
Yeah, and so if you can suck 2 dicks at one time and less a ratio, that's $2 million for less of work.
Can I have friends with me sucking dicks that also earn the money?
That's teamwork. It's always teamwork with him.
Yeah.
It's always teamwork.
That's a great question. How many dicks, Jared? What do you got? How many dicks on that one?
Again, I need to know where we are.
Haiti. You're in Haiti.
You're in Haiti?
You're in Haiti? Right after
Haiti
the earthquake.
dicks. That's
Haiti
a whole
dicks.
different world of dicks, bro.
That's shitty.
What's wrong with a Haiti dick?
on.
Racist?
What do you
mean what's wrong with a Haiti dick?
Racist.
It's not even American dick.
Let's say Oregon.
They had an earthquake. They're in need.
Let's
They
say,
will fucking
let's
suck
say
dick
Portland.
for $1 million.
Let's just
There's a
say
Haiti dick.
Portland.
That nobody's fucking come back
Those are
from the
just
earthquake.
hipster dicks.
Yeah,
Those are just
I know.
hipster dicks.
I'd go
Hipster
all
dicks.
day.
Yeah.
Because they're tiny and fucking weird.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They got like curly Q mustaches.
Yeah,
on them.
mustache
hipster
views.
dicks. You're going
It's like,
some hipster
God,
dicks.
you'll get off quick. You're dumb.
Oh, boy.
Ceasefire.
I can't.
Hey, my wife's like 5'5". Yes, we're good with 5.
She was like 5 dicks.
Five.
5 mil,
Five
baby.
was
Don't
good.
do 4. Do 5 dicks. 5 dicks.
Just shut the dicks already, goddammit.
It's
Just
gonna
shut the
put
dicks.
in your hands. You can decide what's in your bank account based on like how long you can stay awake.
Ah, jeez.
I disagree. I think on a question like this, Warfighter Tobacco from warfightertobacco.com, I think you have to ask. I think you have to ask your wife, Jessie, how many dicks would you need me to suck? $1 million apiece. How many?
2 times.
Can I go through twice? You want to go through twice? You want 20 million? I gotta suck 20 dicks? Listen, God,
All you
damn
gotta do
it.
is all you gotta do is
She
take
said
a,
she wants to watch.
all you gotta do is
Wow.
take a big fucking handful of mayonnaise, throw it on the lips, and just go.
20 dicks, you said.
What
It
does the
just
mayonnaise
said
do?
20 fucking dicks, Jesse.
And he would still make it all by
helps.
himself.
I hate sitting next to you.
It's the chapping.
I hate that you make me sit next to this guy.
It helps with the chapping.
fucking disgusting.
It's got vinegar in it.
Will you just drink some French
All right,
press
that's
there?
enough. Enough of this.
Oh, let's have a France press for Jared. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Tweet.
Oh, boy.
Oh, some Uber drivers getting lucky tonight.
This is going to be one of those nights. It's going to be one of those nights. Jared
made a
is
mess.
down to France press. I get to suck 20 dicks.
Yeah.
Mika still is talking about it.
I didn't get any on the microphone.
Just take your shirt off then. It's cool.
It takes
Super
You
hot.
see that dad bod dick?
I do, Jared.
Pants off.
Take your pants off.
Take your fucking pants off.
Dude,
I don't do
not
tanks.
sitting next to Jared.
It's a USA cat, Jared.
What is
It's not fat. Like, he really isn't fat. It's all kind of a facade.
Dude, I look like a fucking cheese stick frat boy with no personality. Donnie and Brody said we're meeting down at the fucking robot for beers. We're gonna fucking play beer pong all fucking day.
There is something we've been missing this show.
What's that?
Look, the five of us have been talking, and that's nice.
Yeah, it's super nice.
But I miss Evan's rants. Evan's rants are my favorites. If we could have a nice fireside chat, please. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yes.
There it is.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. So what kind of a rant do we want to hear tonight? Political. As you know, I'm a little bit political. I don't know if you guys have heard that. So what we're going to talk about tonight is bureaucracy. Ooh. It's a little bit of bureaucracy. Yeah. Or bureaucracy. How about that? Bureaucracy.
That's a good kind. That's a good kind.
Yeah, that's a good topic. So who here has a little bit of understanding with the government? Yeah, a little bit, right? So my government experience goes back to 1995. I've got a little bit. I mean, the whole political establishment for like 20 plus years, I've dealt with this bureaucracy. A little couple stories that I have to just emphasize this.
These are amazing.
These are amazing. So 2003, 2004, I'm sitting in Iraq somewhere. I think it was on Najaf. Who's been to Iraq? Beautiful. So when I discovered that politicians might be fucking retards was right about 2004, roughly.
Yes.
Yeah! When Don Rumsfeld was coming on saying, hey, these are just looters. It's not an insurgency. I don't know if you guys felt those looters in 2005, but them shits weren't looters. We were sitting in a team house. We're like, wait a minute. This is a fucking full-blown insurgency because that 7.62 by 39 that just came winging at me, that shit doesn't feel like somebody that's trying to steal a lamp. So we lost a little bit of credit in the political institution, but I kept going, right? Kept going in my political, I guess, hierarchy within the bureaucratic institution of the agency in 2005. So fast forward just a little bit. I'm in charge of this little program, and I take this discovery. Like, I've got about $70 million worth of shit, and they'd been coming over the Pakistani border. The lieutenant colonel in charge was like, don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that. It kind of made me a little bit distrustful to begin with officers. I don't know if you guys, any officers in the crowd? A little.
There's like 6.
But 06 or above. 06 or
Just
above.
kidding.
Made me a little bit distrustful and started questioning just a few things that they had going on. You guys just don't care about $70 million? Well, I care about $70 million, and I'm pretty sure the American public does, right? So from this, I go on, I'm briefing General Petraeus. He was the director of the agency at the time. General Petraeus? They asked me, they said, hey, what's your assessment, Evan, of the post-withdrawal of American forces in Afghanistan? And I said, oh, this shit's gonna collapse like a fucking dying star. And they were like, and I just dropped the mic and walked out. They thought, holy shit, this dude has got to like wheel his fucking balls out in a wheelbarrow. Actually, I just didn't give a shit at that time. Ultimately, what I distill it down to is when we come back to the American veteran and its irreverence with politicians, is we have every fucking right to rant and rave against the institution. And what I really want to talk about is what we need to do as a subculture is everybody talks about this fucking sub or this chair at the table, right? They want us to like talk about veterans issues. My issue is it's our fucking country, so we need to fucking take it back. Because with all these fucking suit and tie motherfuckers and these galas cruising around pulling money out of the pockets of their donors, what they don't know is the end result is one of us carrying a fucking saw in the helmet. They don't fucking know that.
You're absolutely fucking right.
So what I would suggest is that Drinkin Bros as a general, just in general, what we need to emphasize is community more than anything. And the fact that we deserve that fucking place at the table, and more importantly, push that fucking pencil dick out of the way, sit down, and fucking open your mouth.
We love his fucking rants.
Clapton and the Clumsy Sons. It's a new band that we're forming. Yeah. I don't play instruments. You're gonna have to play them all.
You gonna do the singing? Vocals?
Now that I think about it, you're gonna have to sing too.
Lead choreographer.
Thank you.
We really, really thank you for being here. For Jack Mandeville, Heather Lynn, Matt Best, Evan Hafer, Vincent Vargas, AKA Rocco, Jared Taylor, I am Ross Patterson. We've got one more song for you. One more. Ooh. This is Shane's World. We've got one more song.
We might be drunk. We're sipping on whiskey. Now here we come. We're riding dirty. This must be fate. 3 words for your face, which I operate.
Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling kinda fresh. 5 pounds of bacon on my motherfucking chest. Carbon stained pillows, hands smell like lead. Under my mattress, gonna stay in my bed. Loaded up mattress, ready to blast.
Ice is flag when I wipe my ass.
Blowout kid with my speedball bag. Dressed up in my tactical swag. Looked in my pocket, found 0 fucks till I pulled out my custom blocks. Woo!
Even more multicams to my first day. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Bitch, I operate. Bitch, I operate. Bitch, I operate.
Chilling at the range, fire rate sustained. Lead showers when I make it rain. C-clamp like a motherfucking boss hog. Got more patches than you on my damn dog. 2 in the morning doing CQB, tiptoeing down the hallway.
My wife might hear
No, you have 6 kids. You're fucking ridiculous, dude.
I know. My bad.
Instagram game on live, especially with gun bunnies be chewing on my cock. Got the whole club.
Yo, we the best.
When I drop loads, they're always suppressed. People say, haters gonna hate. I'm just like, bitch, I operate.
Bitch, I operate. Bitch, I operate.
We might be crazy, we might be drunk.
We're sipping on whiskey. Now here we come. We're out of dirty. This must be fate. 2 words for your face.
We love fucking Drinkin Bros!
I think people go back and forth and it's like, what is your podcast? What does it stand for? And like at the end of the day, it's family. You see so many acts of kindness throughout the years of Drinkin Bros that it's just fucking fantastic.
Everybody's there to truly help one another out. So if you get a message from a Drinkin Bro or somebody puts it up on the page and says, I need help or so-and-so needs help, people flood in to help everyone.
It's the community that steps in when someone has a flat tire and doesn't know anyone in the area.
A girl that runs out of gas in fucking Wisconsin and she reaches out to the Wisconsin Drinkin Bros. One dude has a tow truck, tows her fucking car home so she didn't have to worry about this fucking $120 it took to do that, which means she can feed her family.
It's a community that steps up and donates whatever they potentially can to a serious cause. One of our Drinkin Bros family members, death, or a child being born who has medical conditions.
There's a guy in Australia, his daughter has a terminal illness.
He was doing that fundraiser, and we put the Gene Vandenham uniform up for auction in Drinkin Bros in 20 minutes, $6,500.
I think within 24 hours, we raised about $15,000 for him.
I was like, this shit, like what we're doing kind of makes a difference.
They can bring like-minded individuals together, even in hard times. And it's really what it is. We don't want people to go out there and drink alone. There's a place for you now, anywhere in the world, essentially, that you can find another Drinkin Bro that'll sit there and have a beer with you when you're having hard times. What are you guys scared of the most? Hand grenades?
No, that's easy.
How do you guys like Speed Station out here? Place is awesome. Yeah? Yeah. Well, it's still in the Army, right? But,
It's still, yeah, right. Yeah. I was in a sniper platoon in 2007, 2008, and we lost quite a few guys. It was a rough deployment in Iraq, and I was having a rough time. Rocco had actually given me his personal number. He didn't know me from Adam, and he gave me his number to call him. I'm actually almost done with college now. I owe a lot of it to that one, maybe 30, 40-minute conversation with Rocco.
I guess we didn't realize what we had, and then now you kind of know the gravity of what we can do and the reach that we have. Is, for me personally, you know, I kind of hold that to a higher standard.
The reoccurring acts of kindness is what defines Drinkin Bros, and we can only hope to like maintain that culture and never stray from it.
Drinkin Bros, man.
Yeah.
We'll rule the world one day.
Little by little.
Times I've seen some shit and I've blurred some lines. It's been hard, but some's been fine. I may be old and I may be mean, but my blood is red and my money's green. But don't you dare touch my guns. You can marry a rock, you can marry a tree. Man can wear a dress and sit to pee. You do your thing and I'll be me. I don't care if you're straight or gay. Identify as a dog for a day. Just don't ever touch my guns. Don't touch my guns. Don't touch my guns. Don't touch my guns.
Do we have something? Do we have something?
There we go. There we go.
That one was strong.
Oh, yeah, real strong. That's what real. Matt, I should take this.
Ross, I think I need a little bit.
We have to take it away from Jared in order for him to finish his show.
Don't touch my guns. Don't touch my guns. Don't touch my guns. I'll fuck you up.
If you had to, right? Every dude in the audience, if you had to, right? I'm waiting to kill your family.
Hey, fuck me.
Oh my God! Wait, give me a answer the God. Ask a question.
Nino, ask it. Hurry.
If you had to.
Boy, this is a lot of
wow.
On a scale of K through 12, what education level should you finish with?
Nino!
7. Okay.
Nino, say it! Say it!
If you had to, you absolutely had to.
If you had
suck a dude's dick, would you do it all good, or would you be like?
Sit down! Sit down!
I feel like you're trying to justify yourself. God. You know that part where it gets creepy?
Oh, God.
That part where you're like, yeah.
I'll field that question. I apologize. That's my
Go
friend.
out to your car.
That's my boy there. Nico.
All right, Evan's going to give you a response.
I'll field that question. Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
That's it. That's all it is. And that's all it is.
Jared, did you get a new France press? God damn it. That's my bad. That's my bad. Give me a sip of that France press.
Yeah, for real.
Get it.
Hey, who was that guy that stood up and said we'd fuck him? Who was that guy that stood up?
He said, fuck you like you hate me.
Who is that guy? Stand up!
He's awesome.
Is your hair gray?
Wait, no, but here's the thing. He's like, I might let
Who the fuck is that?
Beautiful name. He's like a silver fox.
Is that a Navy SEAL in the crowd?
Shit.
Does he wear Navy SEAL cologne?
He looks like a skunk.
I'm going to be honest with you. The bear traps on this guy would have saved DiCaprio on that
Oh
movie.
my
where he got
God!
Boy.
Who is that?
Just
Is that
you skip legs day, though. You always skip legs day.
It's like Tom Cruise.
That's right?
Yeah.
Benjamin.
He didn't even know He didn't even know his own fucking name! What's your name?
Benjamin.
So much hype on Benjamin.
Wait, you have a question?
Let's hear it, Benjamin.
I
can't take it, dude! Wait, let's hear it again. You just dabbed?
He dabbed.
Oh my God, you did 12?
I dabbed in some black label.
this whole fucking
Dude, what the fuck is
this whole
that?
fucking thing right
What
now.
is happening?
Dude, my world is spinning. I am like,
What's his
world is
name?
spinning.
What's his name?
You can fucking hug me, dude.
Benjamin.
Do you want to come out
Fucking
tonight?
weird.
This is a safe space. If you want to come out tonight, come out to me. Look me in the eyes. You can come out to me. I'll sign your book. I'll sign more than your. I'll sign your dick inside.
Actually, more than I'll sign your dick is this guy.
While he rides his stick, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. We'll come out tonight. Fuck that shit. I've had enough of the game. I've had enough of the innuendo. Sign your rush on the stage. I'm ready to go. We got a question from a lady here. We got a question from a lady. Class it up a little. Class it up a little.
This is for Benjamin. Did they call you BJ for short?
Cheers, Benjamin. Cheers.
That's a wrap, everyone. Let's get out of here.